During my wedding, I had 12 Ashwebi girls. Yeah, 12. And these people are different from the bridal train. I mean, the women, right? The bigger girls. Yeah, 12. Although I didn't plan to have 12 initially. I wanted just 5 or 6%, but I was advised against it. I was told that not everybody will accept or not everybody will be able to come in time, right? So I decided to go for 13 people. I reached out to 13, right? And these people are not just random people. They are women that I know and I've shown up for. So out of the 13 people, 12 were available and very much interested. So yeah, that's how I got to 12. But that's not even the story I'm sharing with you today. The story I'm sharing with you today is the fact that despite having these 12 strong women behind me, around me, with me, during the planning phase of my wedding, I still did work of the things alone. In fact, I still went to the market alone. Yes, not once. And you see, during that time, the Port Harcourt to Aba road was terribly bad. Like, very extremely bad. You have to leave very early in the morning and come back late at night. Yes. The road was nothing to write home about. The market was dirty. It was stressful. It wasn't a fun trip. And my husband-to-be was not in the country at the time. But I had my girl, right? I had people that I know if I just reach for my phone and say, hey, babes, I'm going to the market next week. Prepare so you can join me. I know that somebody would be there to go with me. Right? I knew that. But I just couldn't bring myself to doing that. And the reason is simple. It's because I thought of them. Yeah. I was considering them. I mean, these women, they work from Monday through Friday. Saturday is like the only day they have to relax, do something for themselves, rest, take a walk, wash their clothes, and all of those things that they have to do. So it seemed somehow wicked on my part, because why would I want to put them through that stress, going through that bumpy ride? Because trust me, it was bumpy. The road was bumpy. Imagine having them to go through all of that after a stressful week. No, I couldn't. So I did what I thought was the considerate thing to do. I carried the burden myself. I went to the market alone. First time, the second time. Until one of these days we were just randomly on a call. And I was mentioning to them that, I went to the market and just in case you need anything for me to get for you, I'm going again by next week or so. And my friends were like, what? You did what? You went to the market? Where? How? Alone? Why? My friends were angry. There's no better way to put it. They were angry. In fact, one person had to leave the call to send a very long voice note telling me how disappointed she was in me. And the funny thing is, the whole time, I thought I was being considerate, right? I was trying to protect them from that inconvenience. But for them, I was shutting them out. I wasn't giving them the opportunity to support me. Because apparently they already discussed on who would join me to the market, right? When I was ready to go. And I was shocked. It took a lot of back and forth. But I understood them at some point and I apologized. I apologized. And yeah, that was supposed to teach me a lesson. But apparently, I needed another lesson. I did. So it happened again. This time, it happened with my committee of friends. First off, I didn't even want to create committee of friends in the first place because I don't want to stress people. I didn't want to. But my husband insisted, right? Because I had been a part of so many committee of friends, helping people to plan their weddings and all of that, taking responsibility. And my husband just wanted me to experience it because, I'm a local. It was my turn. So he insisted and I obliged him. I reached out to people and that was that. So fast forward to their first meeting. After the first meeting, then they reached out to me and they asked what I needed them to do just to get some work off my plate. So I discussed with my husband and we agreed on them handling the church wedding planning and printing of the programs, right, and the banners. So I communicated that they were happy, they were planning, organizing themselves, contributing money and that. Everything was going smoothly until I did something interesting. Okay, actually, until I did something ridiculous, because it was ridiculous. Because tell me why I quietly went behind the scene and handled everything myself. Yes, I'm talking contacting the printer, discussing the details, the size, the designs, finalized payments, concluding on everything. Like, I did everything. And again, my thinking was simple. These people are married. Some have jobs. Some have things they are thinking about. Let me not add to their stress. Me, I can easily do this thing, right? Let me just do it. So eventually they reached out to me and they're like, they're ready, so they need the printer's contact. I'm like, no, don't worry. I've contacted the printer, I've done all of that, so I've paid safe. So just reimburse me, don't worry about it. And you know, when I said that, I was expecting, oh, that's so thoughtful of you, thank you, oh, that's a lot, oh, that was so nice of you. You know, the whole thank you speech, I was expecting it, but I got the opposite. Chairman called me and he was livid. He was like, Madam, what do you mean? What are you saying? Because this is something we wanted to do for you, right? We wanted to take off some stress from you so that you can just relax. Your wedding is by the corner, so why would you do that? And I had to explain, I just did it now. I wanted to help you guys now. You people have tried now. In fact, being in the group alone is enough work, and the work you people do on the wedding day, it's enough. Like, I'm just trying to help. I explained until I had to apologize because they were not getting it. It wasn't funny. Bottom line, they did not appreciate the help, right? They wanted to do it. They did not say no, but I did it anyway. So I apologized, and it was obvious at that point that I had to take a step back and notice a few things. Because obviously, it wasn't a one-time thing. It was a pattern, right? It was something that I could see that I accepted help, but then I went back and took the burdens. And in both situations, the outcome were the same. In both situations, they were not happy about it. They were disappointed, in fact, in me. So it got me thinking, and I realized that I wasn't just carrying my responsibility. I was carrying the responsibility for everybody else's comfort too. Before they even had the opportunity to decide if they would help or not, I already decided on their behalf. I was busy calculated their schedule, their rest, their convenience, their stress, their energy level. I calculated it all. I was answering the questions before they even had the chance to hear it. And maybe you do the same too. You're struggling with the children, but you've already decided that your husband is tired. He had a long day at work, he's tired, he's stressed, he needs to rest, and because of that, you don't ask. You're struggling with work, and you could easily reach out to your colleagues, right? But you have decided that your colleagues already have their own work to do. They have so many things going on for them, so you don't ask. Or maybe you're facing emotional pressures or any of those kind of things. And you have family, you have friends, you have people that can hear you out. But you have decided that they have their own problems. They have a lot of things on their own to deal with. So why add to their stress? So you don't add. So you're overwhelmed, you're drowning, you're drained, you're exhausted. You need help, literally. And yet the words never leave your mouth. Not because you don't have helpers around, but because you've already convinced yourself that asking will be too much. So you don't ask. You call it consideration. You call it being thoughtful, or you don't want to stress people like I did. But sometimes what you call consideration is something else. Sometimes it's the fact that you have become so used to considering everybody else's comfort, everybody's convenience, except your own needs. And the sad thing is, this doesn't just drain you, it affects your relationship dynamic. Because people cannot support needs that they do not even know exist. They cannot help you carry burdens and they don't even know that you're carrying. It's not surprising when you start feeling lonely or overwhelmed. Meanwhile, you have people who will gladly help you if they knew. Not everybody, of course. I mean, some people will show up for you, some will disappoint you. That's life. But then you never even give the trustworthy people a chance. You rejected the request even before it leaves your mouth. And sometimes you accept the help, only to go back and quietly carry the burden. One thing I'm learning is that giving help and receiving help, they are not the same thing. A lot of us have learned the first one. So we are able to support people, show up for people, sacrifice, carry things for people. But when it comes to receiving, trusting, when it comes to letting someone else carry part of the burden for us, that is a little bit more difficult. And I don't think it's just because of vulnerability, because yes, some of us are afraid to be vulnerable. But I think that it's also because many women are far more comfortable being needed than needing someone. So we trust ourselves to carry people, but we find it hard to trust other people to carry us. So we stay strong. We present ourselves as being capable, being reliable, we are independent. And little by little, we become the go-to person, the dependable person, right? The one that people can lean on. Why nobody realizes that we are exhausted, overwhelmed. Sometimes we even see this as strength. But I beg to differ, because sometimes strength is not about you carrying everything alone. Sometimes strength is the ability to find humility, to say, I need help now. I need help now. That's strength. Because the truth is, God did not create us to be a one-woman support system kind of person that's able to give help or support, but unable to receive. That's not His plan. God created us to be able to carry burden and also let others carry for us, to be able to give support and also receive support. And maybe that's not weakness. That's just a part of being human. When I look back at those moments, what stands out to me is not the fact that I needed help, because of course everybody needs help at some point. But what stands out to me is how hard I worked to avoid receiving it. And it makes me wonder how many women are making the same mistake. How many women are doing the same thing, carrying burdens alone that should be shared, not because nobody loves you or nobody cares for you, but because you have convinced yourself that your needs are an inconvenience. So I'm going to leave you with this question. What burdens are you carrying right now that could be shared? So you need to personalize it. Ask yourself, what burden am I carrying right now? Margaret, what burden are you carrying right now? Is it at work? Is it with the children? Is it with your mental health? Is it with your relationship with God? Anything, spiritually, physically, mentally. And I know somebody that if I were to reach out to this person can actually help me. What is that thing? And have you reached out to somebody? Have you reached out to this person, giving them the opportunity to say, no, I will not help you, or no, that's too much for me, or yes, I can, yes, I will? Or have you answered on their behalf? Because it's either of those. It's either you have reached out to them and they have said yes or no, or you have not, and you have gone ahead to answer on their behalf. So let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. And if this sounds familiar, join us. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.